Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
all right.
I'm going to the Brazilian broadcast.
Yes.
This was a pleasure. Bye-bye.
Thank you so
Good
much,
luck, good luck.
obrigada. Awesome. Yeah, what do we think?
I think by the book, Team Liquid's team comp is good, but I'm a little nervous
here. And now, as APA ticks over to level 6, I think that's exactly what they want to do.
Core JJ stepping a little bit further forward. Umpty wants to join him here with a ball breaker, trying to back up his support. Shockwave comes in, but APA wraps around from the side. It'll be first blood over to Pain Gaming, and Karaoke's getting paid. Curry wants to get away, but he's running back into the Team Liquid jungle. A little bit more damage will take him down, and APA's on the board. Jan needs to keep on running.
Shifting down towards his bottom side, so needs to get his camps to ensure TL don't get both Dragon and this bottom side jungle, but it means he's also not in a position to try and counteract or counter.
Forcing this vision line further and further ahead. You can see they've got a ward in the chicken brush already.
They haven't spotted Umpty though. Impact could be in trouble.
Yeah, Weiser with a nice slam back into the wall. Wants to throw the boulder. Impact with the flash away. Nearly solo killed down there in the 1v1 bottom lane, but a nice engaged Vault Breaker flash coming out from Umpty. Curry tries to get away, but APA's got the damage. Team Liquid with a 1-for-0 so far, and a nice charm onto Karaoke's gonna put him in a little bit of a compromise.
Now against Impact, who first picked this Jax, almost got solo killed there, had to flash away to safety, is now down 20 CS and 600 gold.
And I feel like if you've been watching the LCS this year, if you've been tuning in to Team Liquid and how they've been playing, Impact had a monster performance. He won MVP in summer. He was constantly making every other top laner in the league look silly. And now to be made to look the same amount of silliness by his opponent in Weiser, Pain Gaming step Nocturne, same as Umpty's Vi. Jan gonna come over, help Umpty finish this one off. Oh my God, he stole it! An early smite from Umpty, and it's gonna be stolen away by Chitan, but instead Team Liquid turn to fight. Now they've got the first kill for themselves, but immediately one comes back as Umpty falls. Now APA is stuck behind enemy lines, going in for Karaoke. Jan flies in with a killer instinct, and Team Liquid is up 2-for-1 so far in the fight. Impact wants to go in for the counter-strike, but it doesn't have the stun here just yet. One last Void Seeker comes like that. You don't want to be giving away the objectives. Nicely done from Chitan, but now it's Jinkato in trouble. They wombo combo, a little bit of crash down with Charm, but it's going to be outplayed by Pain Gaming. Looking good up here in the top lane. Jinkato just making Core and APA look foolish.
This Ahri just doesn't have enough damage in the tank. We saw it yesterday from all of our Ahris. We're seeing it now for APA. When you want to go for these tower dives, there's just not enough to burst down a member.
Okay, now we got a TP coming in for Pain. They want to force the tier 2 down here in the bottom lane. A little bit of extra burn from the 3 grubs. Pain Gaming, they might be down in kills, but they're up in gold. They're outplayed. Umpty having to flash away there from Curry as he jumps in for the headbutt pull combo. APA finally going to claim this turret up here. He
does have the Archangel Shield still ready.
Umpty goes over the wall, but the Vault Breaker does not find the target. He uses a very early ulti on the Orianna. Jinkato's still alive for now, but
pull the gold a little bit closer, but they all left him to try to solo it.
Team Liquid does not want to allow Pain Gaming to get this for free. Karaoke's going to claim the Drake. He flashes away. He stays alive.
Pain, you can kind of see they're a bit unsure of themselves how they want to try and approach the map. They're trying to cover Weiser on that top side, but it's leaving space for APA.
Baron is live. Pain Gaming trying to make sure they've got control of their own red side jungle, but the bottom lane's in some trouble. Umpty and hovering between the two, but there's nothing to even do about this bottom lane. The tier 2.
Maybe gonna find an angle here. We'll see if he gets spotted out. Curry could be in trouble.
Yeah, Curry finds Jan, headbutts him back. Loses the aftershock there now. Immediately they jump on the Alistar. Unbreakable Will does not live up and make them stop. Team Liquid, though, already have the Baron down to 3K. Karaoke trying to use the Nocturne ulti to go into the pit. Impact's already going to be killed off as APA tries to get away. Karaoke's still down to the pit. Jan needs to grab the damage. The Baron is going to go over to Team Liquid. Weiser still trying to fight, but Jan's going to outplay him and slay him. He has to try to retreat now. Core JJ going to cover that exit. There's only 2 men left alive on Team Liquid, and one of them has to die. It's Baron Drake. We'll see if they end up regretting this later. If that smite, or lack thereof, comes back to bite them. And yes, sir, it has. Soul Point now demands Team Liquid's attention.
That trade I was talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to get so much done with this for it to be worthwhile, because the Ocean Soul is forever. They're going to try to get here and contest, but I think it's too late.
APA is teleporting down. Team Liquid, they aren't going to be able to challenge for the Drake, but they do want to try to kill Pain afterwards, see if they can manage to get some sort of a punish here, but they're not there in time. Curry, the only man lagging a little bit behind. Void Seeker shot off, not going to find any contact with that one. Umpty coming around for the pincer assault. Yawn and Impact still chasing. Umpty over the wall, channeling the Vault Breaker. Jumps in, but he won't find nothing. Immediately counterattack coming out from Pain Gaming. Umpty loses his Sterix, loses his Flash. Team Liquid just seems completely out of sorts.
There we go, the engage.
Paranoia down into the bottom lane. APA is going to get caught. He's already fleeing. And Karaoke and Jinkato pick him off.
And that's exactly what I was talking about. The 1-3-1 is so difficult thanks to this Nocturne, but they turn on top.
They want to go after Weiser. He just turned back into Mininar, but the Sterix is enough to keep him alive. Team Liquid is going to hard force chasing him, but there's just no point in trying to press R on the guy when he still has Spell Shield. Curry gonna walk up, face check here, finds APA, Core, and Umpty. Curry jumps in, True Shot Barrage over the top of 3. Pain Gaming are going in, and Team Liquid's gotta be careful about it. They try to jump back away. APA's nearly killed already, and Pain Gaming are looking good. Impact has to try to retreat. APA's still almost dead, but Yawn is dominating, and the Alistar is out of the picture. It's +1 for Team Liquid, and they're still thinking about some more. APA's about to die. He jumps back in for the charm, but Yawn's ready to go with a Killer Instinct. Cheetan over the wall. Yawn goes godlike. This kid will not lose. A double kill back over to Yawn. A triple kill back over to Yawn. Whatever else happens, he is stepping up.
9-0-2 on the Kaisa with the game on the line. Yawn takes over. Flashback to Last Worlds. Disappointing performance from him. He is refusing to lose.
Pain Gaming put up such a good fight against Team Liquid, but at the final fight, Yawn makes it happen, and TL takes game 1.
The charm on the...
As follow-up engage, I think, then primary engage. So I do think grabbing Leona makes a lot of sense here. Leona hits an ulti, Leona hits an E, everyone else kind of piles in. You have that follow-up, you know, of the E from Nico, of the stun from that Skarner. And that's going to be the name of the game. Some people just go Zeeks or Locket or those types of supportive items. But it does scale very well and can make you quite a bruiser in these later fights.
Okay, Umpty flashing forward to slam Karaoke into the wall. APA comes in with a Pop Blossom and finds 2. Core JJ is going to die, but APA is going to get first blood on Karaoke first. Team Liquid continuing the 2v2 now against Curry and Jinkato, who has to try to get away.
Low health.
Impact has Mega, so I think they want it.
Yeah, Impact has Meganar and Flash. Meanwhile, Cheetan in some trouble down here in the bottom lane. Core JJ just going to immediately find the shield at Daybreak. Follows Cheetan underneath the turret. It's another 1-for-1 trade, but the money's on Yawn, so Team Liquid's going to call that one worth.
Yeah, they're definitely going to call that one worth, and we'll see, you know, how much farm it does end up getting denied. Of course, the wave is crashing on TL's poor potential fight here on Karaoke as he's going to try to come forward.
Karaoke has no flash. He's got no way out. Umpty just immediately kills him with the Impale, drags him right back over. There's no way.
But APA getting 2 of those early kills. Core has been so active on the map. This kind of is his signature style. When he gets unlocked from map, it works so well.
It's not that he can't play Enchanters.
Here we go.
It's that he's so good at engage. And Karaoke's engaging in the mid lane now, going after APA. A nice shockwave to follow it up. Jinkato and Karaoke, they've got APA's number, and Karaoke's getting paid.
TL start to move up towards the top
APA
side.
had transformed into a minion. He walked back to the minion wave to make sure he could get the transform. Cheetan does his tri-brush near top lane. Doesn't look like we'll get a whole lot more after it, or will we? Never mind. They want a full commit here onto Impact, who has to try to get away from it. He flashes to escape, but Jinkato's already there and waiting. Shockwave brings him on back. 3v1. First one already goes over to Pain. Umpty and Core JJ, they know they can't get any closer. Jinkato is still up there. Impact is still dead. There's no real way for Team Liquid to try to get closer to this, but Yawn, Umpty, and Core are still moving closer. That last grub, it's very low. It's still trying to fight. Umpty now in the middle of 4. Team Liquid going way too far forward. Weiser's already killed Umpty. TL got way too greedy for the grubs here. All 6 go over to Pain Gaming anyway. APA and Umpty working together again. Flash out from Weiser to avoid the angle into the wall from Umpty, but a nice use of the Impale drags the Croc back into the Pop Blossom. And there's ya. After Impact knocks him down to half HP, Deadly Flourish to follow it up. Keep the Gnar locked up there, but Impact has a wave to give him the extra distance and the hop away. So you've got Karaoke and Jinkato trying to knock down the tier 1 turret. Meanwhile, Dragon secured by TL. No steal away this time.
But it does mean that TL are going to be faster back out on the map. The reset from APA, but Yawn!
Yawn, not want to fight for this. X-Flash from Curry doesn't really find a whole lot of anything. Weiser off to the side, Karaoke jumping in the middle, nice shockwave! It's Team Liquid in trouble, his Impact is already dead, but a nice two-man impale. Drags a couple back the other way. Weiser from the other side, going in, looking for the angle for the pincer attack on Yawn. CoreJJ barely getting away, a double kill back to APA, and Yawn is ready to fire.
Weiser sees him though.
Herald is low, but it ain't dead yet. Paranoia popped. Rift Herald still at about 2K.
TP.
A lot of damage comes out with a Magnet Storm engage coming out from Curry and Pain Gaming. Yawn's going to be killed here at the very start. His Impact has to walk away in Mini Gnar. Weiser still with a Dominus locking him up, and Team Liquid with some critical errors has already lost 2. They're about to lose 3. Impact is dead. APA staying alive just a little bit longer. He's trying to hold the line. He goes in for the Pop Blossom. He wants to turn it around, but everybody else is already dead. There's no follow-up.
The top lane, so it's just going to be a trade, and they're going to see if they can get 1 or maybe even 2 towers here.
Yeah, I think they're fishing for the tier 2 because Jin Kato already securing that bot one. They kind of need another turret to make this valuable. Cheetan is going to move over with Curry, but I think they should still be able to get it with just the amount of TL members that are there. I'm surprised Impact didn't just ride it straight into the turret, to be honest.
Yeah, it would have been a lot faster for sure, but they will at least get that second charge. We'll see if they can finish it off, but Impact did just use his hop to actually just for the attack speed.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't have it.
Now Impact's in some serious trouble. CoreJJ wants to step up and help him, but Impact's gonna die before he can even transform. Tragedy after tragedy for Impact, as now carries from.
Yeah, and Gnar on the other side. You know, we haven't even seen him be able to get any Mega Gnar. It's a nice ult over the wall.
Nice impale from Umpty to find Curry there. Drags him back over the other side. Yawn wants to follow and gets the kill. Now Team Liquid looking for Infinity Edge for Cheetan's Jin. Over on the other side, Trinity Force Muramana core build completed for Yawn, who just
back.
Great play from APA, though. He's completely out of vision. There is very few wards behind, so he could get a great flank position.
All right, Dragon's already at half HP. Impact going back to base right now. Clone from APA sent forward on top of the Dragon's position as now Impact is ready to join the team, but he is Mini Gnar. He has Steric's Gauge now purchased. Weiser could be in some danger, already down to half HP, has to take the Blast Cone back over the wall. Paranoia used, but Karaoke makes no engage. The Drake secured by Pain Gaming, but now they gotta try to get away. Jin Kato is inside the Drake pit as Karaoke is caught. Jungler down, Pain Gaming on the... Curry still has Magnet Storm. Keep your eyes on that. Weiser coming around from the side. Dominus also ready, but the TP arrives for APA. The real one gets rooted up. He pop blossoms absolutely nothing. He's got to try to get away from the curtain call. He's juking the shots well so far. The Baron should be a guaranteed take for Team Liquid. They secure it with the smite, and now Weiser's in the middle of a 1v4. The Renekton is surviving for an incredibly long time, and he goes on a rampage as Yawn dies. CoreJJ will be the next to go. APA's clone surely can't save him here. Team Liquid, they secure the Baron, but Pain punished with a double kill.
The big one, though, is the fact that he got out the shockwave. They tried to hold him in place, but here we go.
We're not done, boys. Umpty jumping in there, trying to protect his mid laner as it looks like the first turret is already down, and they aren't done yet. Pain Gaming with a big shutdown on APA. Behind TL, but the big worry for Pain right now, I think, still has to be that Dragon Soul, as Umpty could be in a tough spot. Finds the Impale onto 2. APA ready to follow it up. The rest of Team Liquid providing the firepower. Umpty Steric's Gauge gonna proc, so now he's gonna be feeling pretty good. Weiser stuck in a bad spot. He tries to slice and dice, but it ain't gonna work enough. Weiser still somehow alive. Nico into the back line as Karaoke falls. Yawn's grabbing a kill, and that's about to be a full ace for Team Liquid. APA's wrapping around to cut off the escape route. Jin Kato wants to get away, and Team Liquid will not allow it. Brazil is aced, and Team Liquid is marching down mid lane.
Liquid show up huge in that fight, and they're gonna probably just try to end it right here, right now.
Only 5 seconds left on Curry, but it's a support alone. Pain Gaming stood so tall, they fought so hard, but they will ultimately succumb to Team Liquid, who will continue their fight at Worlds 2024.
What Shox is saying, they have built up this expectations because of their good performances.
Yes, and CoreJJ did as well, and he's standing by in the Verizon post-game interview.
Team Liquid advanced with a clean victory today against Pain Gaming, and CoreJJ, thank you so much for joining me after this series.
Thank you, thank you.
Tell me about this series and the mindset you guys were in coming in today.
We know our brothers, the American brothers, are good, so we prepared well, but game was like harder than I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've heard so many good things about Team Liquid and the fact that scrims were going really well, although we know that usually scrims going well doesn't mean that stage is going to go well as well. What have been your difficulties so far?
I think our hands are not working well, so we need to tell our brains that like do better.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your hands are following your brain now? Is everything fixed?
Where I think we need to some stretch,
All
make
right.
our blood working well on
All
our
right.
body, so should be better.
Great tips. I'm going to ask for hand stretching advice after that. Something that I've noticed watching you play Champions Queue is that a lot of pro players and fans agree on the fact that you may be one of the best shot callers in the West and in pro play, actually. Can you talk me through your impact leading the team and what makes your shot call better than others?
I would like to say this one, like after winning like Asian team, but after having a little bit of disappointed series by myself, like it's very hard to say how much impact I did on the game because it was not that good game.
Is there anything that you would like to improve upon for the next stages, and if so, what?
I will just go back to practice room and then play some solo queue.
All right, better hands, brain functioning, play some solo queue, standard workout. I know that in the opening teaser, APA was actually saying that you need to reignite hope for LCS. Do you feel like you have a lot of responsibility with Team Liquid at Worlds?
I mean, FlyQuest is in the 2-1, so once they lose 2 more games, we're gonna be the last hope.
All right. I hope you guys can keep some teams, though. I love the interview. Thank you so much, KazaLoLLCShighlights.
Thank you.
Congrats on reaching the next round. We'll see you in a few minutes after the draw. And that's all for us here on this side of the stage. We'll be right back for the draw show in just a few minutes.
Thank you so much. He's really funny, Core JJ. Effortlessly so. We've got Jan here with us as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Stressful? 1 out of 10, how much?
Maybe 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good.
Not that stressful, but like a little bit worried that we're gonna get knocked out by another minor region this time around.
What was stress before the series versus stress now?
To be honest, more than stress, it was like worry that it might happen again, like the return of last year. But more than that, I really wanted to win, so it like cancels out a little bit.
Yeah, it does. You also stole a dragon. So did Titan, though, in the first game. And thanks to the reliable Cisco network, we had not 1, but 2 Ezreal dragon steals this series. Were you like, okay, I'm going to give it back to him in that second?
So actually, he was hitting the dragon for such a long time. Yeah. I was watching it because it was on the crab. Yeah. I had full vision of it, so I was just eyeballing it for like an entire 25 seconds. I'm like, hey, what if I do that to him again?
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, very, very nice.
This was great because I think Impact had just died in the top lane and it was looking really bad. And when we were watching on the screen, just on the corner, I see like, oh, Jan stole dragon. And I felt